and she was just a fighter. She would always be worried about us and not her. She's like, "Dad, are you okay?" So she never really got depressed about all the things that she was going through, and that's how we know her as a fighter. And she was so gentle and kind. And literally a week before this happened to her, she was in the hospital for her gallbladder to be removed. She had incredible pain in her side and back, and it took a while to figure it out. And so she was in the hospital, and she just got out, and she started feeling much better. And you could tell she was at a turning point in her life. She was going to graduate soon. She was working at her internship in her field. We were just so proud of her. And I even saw some of the nurses that took care of her a week and a half ago here. She just made such an impression on everybody. And there's really, obviously nothing we can do now, but we're constantly searching our souls on what we could have done, to figure this out or prevent it from happening. But it's just, there's nothing we can do at this point. We're going to have a hole in our hearts forever. There's nothing that can fill it. So we're just trying to find the best way forward. And for the last 4 or 5 days, all of her friends have been coming to our house, sitting down for hours and telling us stories about Athena and what they loved about her and appreciated most about her and what a good friend she was. And it's just lots of tears. They're crying, we're crying. Lots of people we know coming by, so we have a lot of support. We have a lot of family in town, which is great. But there's just moments that it's just, I personally go through extreme anger and rage down to extreme somber and crying. It's just a wide range of emotions. And if you guys have children, or when you advance in your lives and you have children, we knew her friends and we knew about some of the things that she was doing, but now that we're hearing all of these things, we're learning so much more about her that we didn't know. And try to spend the time with your loved ones. You never know, you're going to wake up one day and they're not going to be there. I was traveling and speaking at an IT conference in Dallas when I got the call from Angelique, and I saw her call and I didn't answer, but I texted, "I'm speaking, is it urgent?" And she said, "It's extremely urgent." So I just walked out and I got the news that she was shot and abducted, and I had to find the fastest way back. And it was the worst plane ride ever, I can tell you. But yeah, cherish your moments together with your friends and family. When we saw all of our friends coming to see us, one of the things we did is we put up an upload link, and they could send pictures and videos from their phones, and we have over 1,200 pictures and videos now, which it's really helpful, but it's really painful as well at this point. But it's going to be a really good memory, forever, of Athena. And yeah, so just, I'm glad a lot of people are showing up that knew her or feel for us in this situation. Thank you so much for coming. We do have another vigil in Reading tomorrow night as well, because there's a lot of people there. She's from Reading, just going to school out here and working. So there's a lot of people in both areas that are really struggling with this and kind of experiencing part of it with us. So I know my wife has a few things to say as well. Thanks again.
By the way, when do we light the candles? Can we start lighting candles? If I can get a volunteer to just,
They'll light a few, and then you guys can light from another candle.